Hi guys, welcome to this episode of Life After Trauma. I'm Mo, and today we're going to be talking about dissociation. So it's been said that everyone dissociates, like when you're driving for a long time, you're like, wow, I was not paying attention, how are we alive right now? That's dissociation. I think the dissociation we'll be talking about is a little more intense than that, but it's a good measure to say like, oh, it's what I do when I drive, when I space out, when I whatever, to an extreme. Um, some effects of dissociation are like this disruption of consciousness, memory, identity, personality, and just the connectedness between all of those. And it's described as spacing out, but it can be as severe as like very not potent, very severe amnesia or just this separation from your body. It's described in essence as a state of disengagement. I read in one of my books in researching this that it is mental flight when physical flight is not possible. And that was very interesting to me. That really struck a chord with me and resonated just because that seems like such a hard reality to be unable to act in one area and so you mentally act in another. So dissociation, there's a belief that dissociation in the view of this method called BASK stands for behavior, affect, sensation, and knowledge. And that theory states that dissociation is a disruption between the connection of behavior, affect, sensation, and knowledge. This is also present in a lot of disorders. It's present in depression, PTSD, ASD, CTSD, a lot of disorders that also come out of trauma just because, and that makes sense because traumatic events have this was so difficult for me, so I'm going to mentally fly away because I don't want to, because I couldn't face that problem, or I couldn't fix it, or I couldn't run from it as fast enough. So that description of, once again, mental flight without physical flight is very interesting to me. And yeah, that's a bit of information that I have on dissociation. I hope it enlightened you. I'll see you next episode.